run on Inferno, right? Leaving Flit alone. Not uncommon to see him kind of playing the pixel angle at that B site, but instead, we're going to get the action over here out into middle. Electronic farms the first two that come his way, and here's the help. Fame doubles up on the apartments. This pistol round decisively looking to go VP's way. Yeah, being very active in the approach. Missed chance at the backstab.
He's going nowhere fast though. Need this smoke spam to connect something to give VP a shot. OG have the trades available.
Flash through and they play through this smoke in at CT. They're going to deal with the first couple, but they did cross paths with Prison. He now plays through into the back line. Gets away with a lot of damage. Fiku in this clutch. Spam will connect, but he can't get them off that bomb. And so VP, a successful retake here for that conversion in the second round. Damn, there
it is.
Here's the tag. Yeah, you do a hell of a lot with that. Now you know about the presence of this player in the apartments. He tries to focus up on the short side. It falls to Icy to reel them in. 8 seconds here. You've got to get past Electronic, and the captain just isn't going down with his ship. Mainly, when you think about Electronic and just how good he was to his time on that Na'Vi squad.
Okay, yeah, it worked. He got out as well. Flit just pushes ahead of that banana smoke. And so they think OG are going to have to hurry up.
They're going to come through this. It's the only option they've got, and they get past Flamus. Icy on this SMG, just battling to stay alive, buy as much time as possible. And he's teed up VP in a 3-on-2. That plant will come in now for OG. Fiku plugging in the numbers. For the time being, Crizin plays behind that smoke down at Moto. That has iced him out of helping Fiku in the long run. And with both players kind of coming in through the apartments and short, Crizin only has 1 kill to find here, and he's not able to get it. Electronic, the captains clash, and he comes out ahead.
Yeah, Electronic must have heard him there, or if not, that's a crazy read to know that Crizin was playing up close behind us. That's good path, and it's into the orb. Fires early, 3B. Good cover. And Icy's got the angle back. Ooh.
VP have done such a good job of holding onto their util as well. Every one of these site hits for OG feels like it's having to go down through a smoke, through mollies, and now into these crossfires. They'll get chewed up. Icy Zorp with an important miss here has allowed them to close the distance, but he makes up for it. Second time. More experienced pieces in there. But you don't have, you know, like anyone on the same type of level as like an Electronic in these teams. I mean, pound for pound, VP beat them on experience across the board. Yep.
Trusting his site players to hold down, and Flamus is pushing in to force a kill. There are knives out round this corner. They better be ready. Oh dear, bit of a catch. Covered by his teammate though. Electronic makes it even. 10-0.
Yeah, this might be his first death though, or he just goes flawless on the push out through short. It's a lot of damage from Electronic as he falls for the first time in Inferno. 11-1 right now on the captain. And with a 3K from him in this round, VP are hoping that's enough. It's going to come down to Fame and Icy. Spooky's tagged up, but still makes quick work of that first player out through the short side. Is this OG finding their first round? Icy moving in, and the AWPers will clash. Nikadoz on the rifle. And Icy has the read, locks him out of it. A 1v2 to keep the scoreline flawless as VP's AWP sings.
Very smart clutch for Icy as well. Really takes his time with that one. Never reveals his position. Spooky's out on an island, open to him. And he knows if I'm going to win this, it has to be by clearing backside for this game. Nikadoz yet to get a kill.
It's great to see Flamus with this infectious energy, right? Like that was what he brought to previous rosters. Whenever you
Poor Nika does. Yeah, he was doing the same kind of thing back at Shanghai with Gamer League.
I don't know if this is the team to be yelling happily and excitedly, but if he's able to bring that energy to the squad, damn, that's exciting. It feels like it's rubbing off on the rest of them.
Definitely. There's been a lot of reasons to be cheering here in this game, and an IC 1v2 gets the young guy activated as well. 5 on. This should be just fine. Fame ready to swing on Flit. Are they going to flash his corner? They just dry peek it. OG on the washing line right now. 2 on 4. Block is ready. You're not getting in for free. Look at how many rounds. VP at 20 seconds. They have 2 smokes and 2 mollies going down. You got to save. Some great util being held by VP until the final moments. And OG are deep in the hole.
Counter-terrorists.
Now, so can OG finally break through with some key trades?
I see Zork gets forced off the line out of this util. He's put in a rough position and will get overran. Flamus tries to hold it down, but they break through. Good timing on the wrap. Flit and Fame left to the extremities here in a 2-on-4. They need to reclaim some.
Always within touching distance of pistols, and so considering VP can buy no matter what happens, getting exits can make a difference. Spooky has to leave the site. That's a guaranteed kill, and the rest should be able to get away with it back in the pit. So better than nothing, but still OG on the board. It was about time. Still floating, but he'll be very quick to assist with flashes on this B bomb site. Flits the early warning system.
He will have to scrap for this, though. There's no option not to fight Flit. And he takes 2 of them down. Fiku eventually bests him, but it's quite the trade for Flit.
I know OG are trying to fake this out, right? They're trying to fake the mid-control back into a B hit, but they have not once cleared the car position properly with util, and they keep getting punished. Pushed back now with 25 seconds. If Flamus gets his kill, this round is over. Buzz looking to find the anchor. Where is this player? Checks the wrong side. Flamus drops in, looks for one more kill to sweeten the deal. Even with that frag, they're going to get the plant.
And with a chance now. Plant found, but no blocking util here. Feels very claustrophobic for Crizzen, who's able to reposition a little within the site. Gonna try and take this early engagement, but Fiku beats him to it. That's a second player spotted. This is info for OG. Fame coming through the apartments has an important role to play, but a player tucked in the pit down beneath him. He goes searching for Crizzen in the site, and now Fiku doesn't know where to look. Will be found. VP and another successful retake pulled off as they have to stop OG from battling their way back into that round.
VP just know how to... Because they find Flamus for free, or after only one. Flamus had enough of playing late round. He goes early, forcing the kill onto Buzz and even getting out.
All right, Doz on this AWP. Tries to leave a mark early with some all-in aggression up through Banana. There's been success found all across the map right now for OG. It's in this 3-on-2. They're going to try and slow it down. They don't want to let this get away from them. But it might end up happening. Electronic snipes Fiku out of the apartments and now retakes this control over top mid. This is awkward for OG. They slowed down, they gave a moment of pause, hoping to regroup in this 3v2 to avoid this exact situation. As they go back in a Banana, there's aggression from Fame. He'll be able to confirm whether or not they're coming this way. And Fame swings in early.
This is starting to feel like a very disappointing game for OG.
For OG, it's just kind of a failure to launch on 4 of these players, right? Fiku's the only one kind of finding kills with any impact.
Oh my god. See ya.
He's been the guy roaming out through the apartments and in these A plays. 12 and 10 on Fiku, the only one with a comparable stat line to anyone on Virtus.pro. And he's just been knocked out of this Tech 9 round now. Crizzen did make it past, but what can this give OG? We've got faith in the setup here over towards A. And this crossfire between Graveyard and Sight on Icy and Co is going to be brutal to get past. You're so tunnel visioned on the AWP, you never even think to check.
By. Felt like OG have never been in it. Oh, Flit. Okay, finally punished. Orpus is shot down middle as well. They're speeding up towards the B site. The AK sprays for one. Are you ready for another man here? Main back site. Spooky jumps in. And OG might have caught the last train out of this T side.
4v2 in this post plant, low HP on 2 players.
Can't save here, Icy. It's the last round, bro. He was running away.
Yeah, he did start backing out, but last round, so they're going to throw themselves in for it. They get past Buzz in at Banana. Low HP on Nikodos and Spooky.
Don't lose this.
But it's Biku with full health, 12 kills deep, that gives you some faith here. Good chunk of time ticked off this bomb already. And feeling too late for Virtus.pro to win this one out. They cross in, but this is desperate. Nothing being offered by OG. Defuse stuck.
Oh, Flit snuck in. He knows he's beat the jiggle. He's beat the timing. There's still cover, but where's the kill? Nothing. He's anti-flash. Crimson late to the party. Still makes up for it. Blows out 2 birthday candles. Can he do any more? No. On plan going to be coming in for VP. And OG asked a difficult question.
Yeah, do they have the metal to stick the landing on this retake? Blocked right now is Nikodos, but he's waiting for his teammates on the Banana side.
Molly on the bomb. Cheeky. There's no kit.
And Electronic is just waiting as long as he can, letting his teammates take the contact first. That's 2 players spotted in at the back of Dark. Nikodos has to try and deal with them, but Electronic's got the cover. That Molly's come out. Pulled Electronic!
Gets into
Dude, he keeps finding these little gaps. Even the knowledge that he's just crossed paths with a player in this smoke. Spooky's been whittled down, dead by 1,000 cuts, but he keeps living. Still, all that info, it confirmed at least. Flit able to relay that, yeah, I think it is this triple B stack. Snuck past 2 of them.
Yeah, and Flammus came out apps, which, as I was saying, if that happens, it's over because OG are double short. No eyes on that position. So it looks a bit silly on B for Flit, but none of that really matters. VP bomb plant, finding 12 rounds, forcing Deagle saves. It's a bad day in the office for OG.
On the flip side, though, for a squad that form seems to change on an event to an event, maybe even a day-by-day basis, this is a promising initial showing for Virtus. And looking to get there very, very quickly. They're playing with a pace in this round, knowing there's not much to go up against. With the force coming out from OG, back-to-back forces at that, you know that you have every advantage. This is the easiest chance you're going to have, but one of many, so screw it. Play a little looser. Flit farms in at the top of Banana. Once again, he's got the info, guys. It's another B stack, and so VP just pick up the pace with an A hit now.
Even into the stack. Smoke on the moto side. VP moving in. Molly's not going to stop them, I can say that much, or Smoke rather. They just jump into the pit. Buzz gets a second kill. Maybe he can squeeze something out here. Tucked in on the site. VP await him. They know he feels the pressure. Bomb planted, and VP about to walk it over the line.
Every reason to do so. Strong post plants, and now they know where the last man is.